Welcome to our fourth episode of Witches Unmuted! Woo, woo, woo! From spirit to sound where magic is found. We have almost made it to the end of 2025. I'm not sure how many people out there are actually sad about that. I, for one, am ready to kick this year to the fucking curb. That's right. Anyways, how are you? What's up? You want to say your line now?
Sure. So thanks for joining us for another episode of Soulful, Unfiltered, and Wickedly Funny Witchy Conversations. Come stir the cauldron with us for one last time of 2025.
Absolutely. So, how are you? How are your holidays? I'm trying to be more professional.
I know.
Yeah,
sometimes
right.
it seems like I always bring up the unhinged part of you, right?
Yes, exactly. It's not me at all. I swear. It's all her. That was really creepy.
Well, right now it's not too bad because I'm on a few vacation days, so I've been trying to take it chill, but at the same time I've been super busy. So
yeah, you've had a pretty dedicated social calendar.
yeah, that's not usual for a hermit.
Yeah, that's good though. It's good. Sometimes
is.
it's good to get out and kind of get connected with people around this time of year.
Yeah, we had a nice solstice sound bath here this past week, and and we had earlier this month too a Simplicity Sunday at Pure Lotus, and had back-to-back sound baths. So
that's amazing.
And we have one coming up this Sunday as well. It's a sound chakra and spirit. So actually we did one of those last weekend. So lots of sound baths this month, and lots of people attending because it's probably something they need to get.
And by this Sunday, you mean it would have been in the past?
Oh shoot, yeah.
That's okay. It's all good. That's why there's two of us to catch each other's
when we film on different
right
days.
now. Let us tell you, we're actually filming on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Here at my house. I mean, here at our castle. Whatever. Anyways, this is Boxing Day, but this episode will be released on New Year's Day. So your sound bath, which since I'm psychic, I can say it's going to be incredible. Yeah. So it was incredible, is what we're saying there.
Yes.
So, yeah. The holidays, it's tough. Like, I feel 2025 has been very exhausting for a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of just kind of like, for myself even, I've just almost been hitting that like burnout. We've talked about stuff like that before, and just feeling really, really just tired, but not just on like a physical level. It's like on a soul level even. Like it's just full blown. I'm just exhausted at this point. And I think a lot of it, like 2025, there was a lot going on. Part of it too is, whether you believe this kind of thing or not, I certainly jive with the theme of 2025 of the Chinese zodiac, which was the year of the snake. The year of the snake represents a lot about like shedding those layers. Like think about a snake, right? And basically, and I'm just kind of paraphrasing, I suppose, or, you can look it up on the internet as well, but it's basically like shedding layers and shedding things out of your life that the universe is either like moving out of your way or that are just not going to come with you in 2026. And some of it maybe is a relief in a sense, and some of it's shit. So, I had one of my dear loved fur babies pass away, or I say transition, this past year in May, who I love dearly so much. And, I didn't really want the universe moving him out of my way for me. So like, I don't know, it's kind of, we've talked a little bit earlier too about, this kind of stuff, and like how some of the, manifestation stuff kind of makes sense to us and some of it doesn't. We are witches. I say that with quotation, like we are, but at the same time, maybe we don't believe all this stuff either. Maybe some of the woo-woo doesn't actually go woo-woo. I don't know. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? No, you're not going to answer because this is a recording.
Yes.
Universe. But another part of too is like the shedding of the snake and stuff like that is like also shedding internal things as well, right? So it's not just like your external stuff. So it's not just necessarily like maybe, you know, you're losing a job or you're moving or you've lost somebody very close to you. It's also things like, you know, reflecting and losing that kind of skin of like maybe some old thoughts and patterns and beliefs and behaviors that no longer that you no longer identify with and don't want to bring into 2026.
Yeah, and sometimes you're shedding that skin quietly, and sometimes when we're bringing those things to the surface to shed, it's uncomfortable work. It's not necessarily, you know, something that we enjoy doing, and yeah, it's a transformation time, right? So
absolutely, and one that maybe a lot of us didn't even ask for. We're like, oh, great. So this is happening now. Like, it was definitely one of those years. And even I did a lot of readings this year and coaching sessions. And a lot of the people I did readings for and coaching sessions for, like, were having the same kind of year. So what else you got on the year of the snake there, girl?
Well,
how the hell do you read that screen? It's like black.
Yeah, so some year of snake shedding in internal work and quiet work. So you know, shedding old skins, we said, quiet transformation, internal processing, observation over action, slow and subtle changes, and wisdom gain through stillness. But yeah, it's basically the year of the snake is all about shedding quietly. It's not flashy transformation. It's internal, subtle, and sometimes uncomfortable.
Yeah, no kidding.
That the snake energy doesn't rush. It waits, observes, and sheds when it's ready.
And when is it going to be ready? Is it going to be in a few hours in 2026? I don't have a watch on, but just go with it.
I think you just leave the skin and the tail on the 31st and you wiggle out of it on the 1st.
That sounds complicated. I'm too klutzy for shit like that. So,
but to your point too, what you were just saying, like the common themes, and we were just noticing that too. That's the one thing that I love about the sound chakra spirit sound bath, is because every time we host this and people come and we kind of do a little bit of a sharing circle in the beginning of, like, you know, intention setting and stuff. So when we did for the solstice
party,
everybody had something similar. Everybody that's there is meant to be there because they have experienced something the same before. Like, you can resonate with some part of everybody's story that's there. And I always find that super fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And it's also like a way of just feeling like you're not alone, right? Because sometimes you feel like you're the only one going through certain things, and it's not true. But also, you know, now it's a little bit better because we're learning to, like, open up and talk about our feelings and learning that, like, being vulnerable is actually a strength and not a weakness. But, you know, when you're going through internal battles and not reaching out for support or connection or that kind of thing, it can be really difficult, for sure. It can be really, really hard to deal with. So 2025, so what are you leaving behind in 2025?
What am I leaving behind? I don't know. I've been thinking about this for the past week or two, because a lot of these conversations come up, and, you know, this is the time that we reflect on 2025 and, you know, all the things that have happened. And yeah, I think that, to me, a lot of things came to a head in 2025. The head of the snake. You know, in my personal life, whether it was, you know, work or relationship, a lot of things have shifted for me. So I'm hoping, you know, to leave, you know, those things behind and, you know, look for a fresh start in 2026. Start trying to focus more on, like, when we were, and I'm sure you'll speak to it too, but we were talking about boundaries and time and stuff and self-care. And as much as I tried in 2025 to say, and it's not that I didn't at all, but you try to plan self-care and then sometimes it just never worked out. I always felt like I was trying to jam things into my schedule all the time, and didn't ever, and I would be exhausted. So this was part of the being tired part of, you know, the year of the snake, and like coming home, and but then I was trying to give myself grace. So not necessarily like, you know, feeling guilty that I was like not accomplishing things, or, you know, I'm procrastinating.
And that can be so hard, to give yourself permission to just like be. It's
right,
so
because
hard.
we sit down, you sit down in the evening on the couch or
Yeah.
something, and you think, oh, like I should be doing this, or I should be finishing that, or I should be, and
or it's
like,
hard to relax if you haven't done certain things.
right, and but then you get on yourself about that, and that was part of my mindfulness this year. Was like, you know what, like the dishes will be there tomorrow, or the laundry's going to be there, you know, in a couple of days. Like, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world if I don't
absolutely
get it done. So
no, that's super important.
So I think in this coming year is the same thing, is to continue those practices and build on it, so that, you know, you start building a more, you know, balance in life, and make more time for the things that you enjoy doing.
So how are you planning to do that?
How am I planning to do that?
I'm making her get out of her comfort zone right now.
I'm going to have to beat
by putting her on the spot. That's okay. I don't mind. Maybe I'll like it. Oh. Hello.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just think I just want to try and I mean, I am a person that likes to control things.
Again, she's a Capricorn.
But I want to try and control things for the, you know, flip the switch, not necessarily trying to control my environment to the point where, like, for decisions and stuff, but be more controlling in like how I spend my time. Yeah.
Well, and so in particular, I was wondering like how you would put in more self-care time. Like, do you have any ideas as to what, like, I'll give you some of my, like, one of the big things that I really strive hard to do is like Sundays are my day, you know, and Sundays if I want to sleep in a little bit longer, if my animals will let me, which they won't, but that's fine, then that's fine. Like, if I want to stay in my pajamas all day, great. I strive, but it doesn't always work out this way, to put my phone down for a few hours at least and just really try and stay present, because it's so easy to be sitting on that couch and scrolling the whole time. I think we've probably all been guilty of that from time to time. And then I also just do things for me. Like I'll have a bath, or, you know, I'll like apply like a face mask, or I'll like whatever. If I want to nap on the couch for an hour, I nap on the couch. I just let myself kind of do anything. And then I set myself up for the week, which feels great too, because like, I don't know, it makes me feel ready for the week right ahead. Like, it's very much Sunday is like, I love having that day. And I try very hard Sundays not to leave my house, because I love my house. Look how beautiful it is. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yes,
the skull.
This is the library.
I don't know whose skull that is, but oh, look at the cat. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at cat. Oh, cat died. Oh, my cat did. Oh, never mind. It's okay. It's okay. He didn't. He just transitioned. That's all they do. That's all loved ones do. They never go far. They transition. It's not, I tell my clients all the time, it's not like they're here or in hell or whatever. I would never tell my client, by the way, that their loved one was in hell. But they're right around, they surround us all the time. And animals too. So, fur babies, like I like to call it. So anyways, moving along. The wine's getting to me, girl. We got to speed this along.
All right.
I've had 2 sips, maybe 3.
2 sips.
Giddy up! Oh yeah, that brings me to the next part of this episode. We're going to talk about the horse, not whore, year, which is 2026. So next year, the Chinese zodiac is all about forward momentum and basically like fast. So, and like hang on tight and go with it, basically. And I'll just say too, just going back to the 2025 thing, what I'm really focused on and what I've really found was a theme in 2025 was time and time management and putting time back into kind of my schedule, and also boundaries around my time. You know, I've just found like I'm really, really picky, choosy about, you know, who I'm spending time with, for how long, what we're doing. You know, I'm really working hard on saying no to things and not feeling bad about it. And especially like things in particular, I've gotten pretty good at this. I found the last couple of months is saying no to things I just really don't want to do. Feels good. It's very empowering. So I'm hoping to continue that kind of on that upward slope, I suppose you could say, into 2026. Yeah, so we've got self-care, and I guess time is really like having that time for yourself and giving yourself that permission is self-care in a sense, right? Because we're taught from a young age, a lot of us, to kind of give everything away and not prioritize ourselves.
Well, and we still live in today's hustle culture too. So
oh gosh, I know.
You know, trying to, you know, like you said earlier, making time for yourself. I mean, that's having more self-compassion for ourselves, and you know, even if it is just like, you know, saying no to something, or, you know, doing something that benefits yourself, as opposed to always thinking, you know, you gotta please everybody, or you have to fit everything in. You know, we have to have, you know, gentler expectations, and, you know, sometimes maybe move at a slower pace. Especially if the horse is you don't want the horse dragging you through 2026.
No, that doesn't sound very comfortable, does it?
Yeah, but it's giving yourself permission not to rush, you know, through your weeks, through your days, through everything, right?
Well, giving yourself permission for that kind of self-importance, because I think we're always taught that, like, not to give yourself as much as you give away, right? Like, how often do people pour from an empty cup and then they're still giving? You know, people with jobs and kids and anything else that's happening, right? It's just a lot. So it's like, it's just so important to prioritize yourself. If you don't do that, you're not going to do fuck all. You're going to like burn out. So
yeah, so when we've been talking about, you know, the best and worst. So, you know, some of the options I was thinking about. So, you know, the best would be to setting boundaries of, like, you know, doing less. Not that you're not doing anything or like cutting anything out, but, you know, sometimes we have to like not pile everything on our plate, right? The best realization is I don't, you know, need to rush. Best shift is listening to my body more and what it needs. And best thing hoping to stop is like overthinking all the time, to be more mindful, because I'm a ruminator and I overthink everything.
You do?
Right?
No.
Even these podcasts.
And then there's me. I'm like, okay, well, let's see. I got my quick bullet points. And then we've got a laptop in front of somebody else that's not me with a whole list of shit. And then we sit down. Kat's like, what are we talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I said, we'll figure it out as we start talking. That is the way I plan. I mean, it's not always a good thing, probably. But, you know, it's kind of, it works out that way, right? With like the whole this and that.
Yeah. Structure, ad lib.
Sure.
Structure, ad lib, and unhingedness.
Exactly. Okay, so we've talked about, best, worst. We talked about the snake. We've talked about the horse. The horse, not the whores. Because they all sound the same to me. It's like the whole, like, the slot machine thing, but, like, other people say it otherwise. You know what I mean? There's another little letter you could put in there instead of the O. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so it is New Year's Eve day, which is super, super exciting. We are almost done the end of the year. Is there anything that you do on New Year's Eve, that kind of thing? I know I have manifesting rituals here. We had a conversation earlier about this, and we're both like, some of them suck. Some of them are okay. Some of them are okay sometimes, and some of them just suck all the time. So for me, it's like you do what works for you. I like to, hold on, I'm trying not to cough. My throat chakra is trying to clear. Oh yeah, my wine.
Have a drinky poo.
Thank you. Gosh, thank you. I like to write a lot of shit down. Like I do like to manifest that kind of stuff. I do like to write lists, manifest certain things. Kind of like putting my order into the universe and getting very, very
submit.
Yeah, exactly. But getting very, very detailed, right? So I always say, like, if you're gonna go order a burger from A&W, you're not gonna be like, I want a burger, and they're gonna be like, well, what kind of burger? Like, you have to get nitty gritty. Okay, I want like the ketchup, and I want the pickles, and I want the cheese, and I want all the gluten and the dairy and the whatever else, right? Give me some fries with that. And yeah, that kind of shit. So like you have to get particular and detailed. I'm putting this wine down. I don't even think I took a sip. I don't think I need to. No, but I really enjoy doing that. I also do a card pull typically as well, but we can wait. Is there anything that you like to do to kind of bring in the new year?
I think to me, it's like shifting from a long time ago. What stopped resonating with me was New Year's resolutions. Mm-hmm. I do not want to label anything as a resolution.
Yeah.
I try to, set intentions or think about the year ahead and like what I would like to have happen, so it's very similar to you. I like candles and stuff, so I tend to
candles are good too.
Burn. I do it regularly, so I mean I guess it's not necessarily a New Year's thing specifically, but like I do like incense and I do like candles and different things like that. And
incense I never got into. I don't know. I don't think I have any incense. Or do I?
Maybe you gave your whole package to me.
Maybe I did. I thought I gave that to you for your birthday. Are you giving it back?
No.
We're doing a gift exchange after we're done.
No. But I do have frankincense and myrrh, so I tend to burn that this time of year.
I'm hilarious. 2025 has been all about humor. We got to wrap this up soon because I was sick a couple weeks ago and I'm still half coffee. Do you know what I mean? I know, it's fun.
To your brain.
It's just my lovely personality.
But I just think that everyone, like, especially growing up, it was always like the typical, I'm going to stop smoking, or I'm going to stop drinking, or I'm going to lose weight. Like,
I'm going to start smoking.
But people,
no, I'm kidding.
It's like people put that pressure
I
on
know.
themselves.
And then it's like, these are habits that take time, and then it's like, okay, all of a sudden I'm going to do all these things, and then January 1st rolls around and you don't do them, and then you feel bad about it. You're like, oh, I'm a failure. I failed. So no, just...
I think you have to, you can set goals if you're a goal-setting type person, but like having some intentions and things for the new year, but then also like giving yourself a break of like, give yourself wins and accomplishments for things.
Did you just say the word? Did you say wins?
Yeah.
Is that because you heard the wind?
No.
Oh, because I was really sorry. Go ahead. Because it just whooshed it, and then you're like the winds. I don't know. It was just such good timing.
Not WIND, WINS. Wins. Like when you
give
yourself
winds!
a win.
I was like wondering why we were talking about the winds. Oh, I'll have another. No, I'm kidding.
No, you get little wins. For like.
Got it.
The things that you do, like your pat on the back, and it's like, so
shoulder.
you're gonna have some wins and losses in here, but like, don't my goal would be not to focus on like all of the fallouts, right? And
absolutely.
To like be more mindful of the little wins.
I'm sorry.
Or things that you accomplish, but mindfulness. I mean, something as simple as mindfulness in 2026 could do us wonders, right?
Oh, big time. Yeah. I absolutely agree with everything you said, wins included.
And there's the furnace wind.
Yeah. So, never mind, I'm not going to make a joke about that. Okay. So, yeah, ditto.
But as
I'm on
we
the
were
same
discussing
page.
Earlier, before we start to wrap things up, is like one of the things that we did accomplish this year and that we're bringing in 2026 is this podcast.
That's true. We are.
And the fact that we used the energy of the snake to start voicing.
That's very true. Yeah.
In this podcast. And
And now it's going to be like a giddy up and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Forward motion from here.
Galloping.
Exactly. Gallop. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do in the next podcast episode. We're gonna be on horses
Galloping.
Thank you. Galloping. Again, I said horses. So, that was loud. In the spirit of 2025 coming to an end. Thank you, universe, I suppose. I want to do a little bit of a card pull. This one is the Moonology, a manifestation. Ooh, oracle card. That one was falling out. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's Capricorn. Oh, there's Cat.
What?
So I just pull unleash your kindest self. So this is just kind of a collective card. I guess for the collective. Does that make sense? I was more focused on how the lighting looked really bad on my face, to be honest, when I put this up in front of it.
Would you like me to hold it?
Maybe.
First quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self.
So basically, that card is just, I don't know, promoting, I suppose, people to move into your kindest self going into 2026.
And be kind to yourself.
And be kind, exactly.
We've just been talking about that the last so many minutes.
Are you a reader? Yeah, you are.
I know someone mentioned that the other day. I should be a reader. I was
You
guessing
should.
people's numbers out of their heads. But anyway, that's
kind of creepy. Like what kind of, like their banking information?
No.
Or Social Security?
Yes.
No.
Please give me your PIN number.
We should try that. So anyways, so just kind of encouraging you to exactly be your kindest self out there in the world. The world needs more love. And you probably need more love, so be kind to yourself as well. Mm-hmm. And on that, a lovely note, we just want to give you a big cheers. Thank you so much for listening, watching our shenanigans.
Supporting us,
supporting our journey.
Next.
Cheers. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube, which is unmuted. We are also on Instagram, which is, maybe you're following us. Maybe you've already found us. Doesn't matter. Which is unmuted on Instagram.
And you know what?
What's that?
Now's a good time to also say thank you so very much because we hit 100 followers.
Oh, yes, we did.
And we're actually at 111.
Currently, we're at 111. Don't go unfollow us. So, thank you so much. Our next episode will be released on Wednesday, January 28th. And, as always, if you have any ideas, suggestions, things you'd like us to cover as topics, please put something in the comments. We do read the comments. There's a lot of them. So it takes a ton of time to get back to the millions of people commenting on our shit. But
we've received comments in person. And
yes, we have. We have received a lot
too,
of really wonderful comments. So thank you so much to everybody. 2025 is almost done. We wish you the best in 2026, and we hope that you continue to follow our journey in 2026, because we're not going anywhere unless it's on a horse far, far away. Giddy up. Just kidding.
Simply the best.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo!
To 2026.
Being your best year ever. All right, you can stop this shit. No, I'm kidding.